It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout video shortcast. And with me is the one and only Rachel Kennick, Executive Director of the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce. And we're going to talk about the Jingle Bell holiday coming up later on this month. Rachel, tell us when that's going to take place. It's coming up on us real soon.
It's real quick, yes. Jingle Bell holiday is Friday, November 21st, downtown Grinnell. So lots of activities. I think we have nearly 40 businesses that are participating in some way. Tons of hot chocolate.
Gallons
Gallons is right. You cannot come downtown and not find hot chocolate. If you do, I want to hear from you.
Okay.
But lots of business participation, which is really first and foremost why we do this event, right? Is to support our small businesses and get people into those. And so, but it's become a real fun event, magical evening downtown Grinnell. We kick things off right away in Central Park at 5:15 with our annual Central Park lighting. We are featuring some dances from Michelle's Dance Academy and Steppin' Out Dance Studio, who will be joining us, and then some fun with lighting the tree. And then shortly after that, we'll have carriage rides, horse and carriage rides, and Santa will be visiting with folks at Grinnell State Bank again. So all sorts of fun things downtown Grinnell, Friday, November 21st.
Shout out to Grinnell State Bank, big sponsor of the Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast and video shortcasts. And I think Santa and even Mrs. Santa going to be on hand for that. And this has become a tradition for Grinnell State Bank. I recall last year that Santa was a Grinnell State Bank.
They've done it now for several years. I think I would have to look back through our records to find out exactly when they started. But they do a fantastic job. We're so grateful for their support, and of course all the support of our businesses. Without them agreeing to do this, it just doesn't work in the same sort of way. So it really is, if you've never experienced Jingle Bell Holiday, it's a magical evening downtown and one worth checking out, and one that we regularly hear from community members and visitors alike about how fun it is. And so really encourage people to come and check it out Friday, November 21st.
Well, we are recording this video at the Grinnell Chamber, and I'm looking across over at Central Park, and there's construction going on over there. And this is for some kind of Veterans Memorial thing?
Yep, the construction happening now in Central Park is for the Veterans Monument, which will be placed officially next spring and early summer. But they're doing all of the dirt work and all of the paving and the work to get the ground ready for the monument itself ready now. And so that work is happening. There's fencing up, but don't worry. All things Jingle Bell Holiday will continue to occur.
That was going to be my next.
Just shifted things around.
That was going to be my next question, Rachel.
Yeah. So things like the carriage ride will still be in the same spot. The line will just head down the block, maybe instead of sprawling through the park in the same way. All of the decorations that I shouldn't say all of the decorations. We've had to adjust the decorations a little bit. To be mindful of what's happening here, but many of the Central Park decorations, of course, will still come on for the first time for the year next Friday during Jingle Bell Holiday. And so many of the things that have been there are still here. They're just maybe moved slightly.
Okay, great. And gallons and gallons of hot chocolate for sure.
Gallons and gallons. Winter Farmers Market, that'll be happening 914 Main Street. And lots of businesses open for fun, really. Lots of fun.
Yeah, the small businesses are the backbone of our country. And let's get out there and let's support these small businesses too. Get out there and do some shopping and get in on some great bargains and have a good time. Bring the whole family on out too, because it'll be a lot of fun. And those carriage rides are a great tradition also.
They are. They really are so much fun. You know, I heard a statistic recently that said 73% of Americans will have started their holiday shopping by the first week of December. And so people ask me every year, why is Jingle Bell Holiday so early? And I said, because we're competing, right? We're competing with all of these things, and now we're competing with the internet that maybe people are already done. I don't know. I haven't started.
Haven't started?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping to during Jingle Bell Holiday, or at least get the ideas, right? I think that's one of the ways in which this event is so great, is that it allows for people to have it be kind of a springboard for some of us, or maybe it's a way to wrap up your holiday shopping. And so, that's largely in part why we do this event, is to drive traffic to our businesses and to just make more people aware of what downtown Grinnell has to offer, because there really is a lot here.
So we talked, we have only about a minute left, but we talked last year with the people involved or heading up the lights at Central Park. And I know that they have volunteers helping out with that. And you mentioned on the podcast, you're always looking for volunteers.
Always looking for volunteers. We will never tell someone no. Well, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, definitely seek us out. Stop in the chamber office. Give us a call. Shoot us an email. DM us on Facebook or Instagram. We want to hear from you. We're always looking for day of volunteers, but also for that project in particular, people who are willing to walk through the park and just be our eyes and ears. Things. It's Iowa, it's winter, things don't always, our own lights at home don't work the entire 45 days that we have them up. And so we need people to kind of help be our eyes and ears out there. So that's an opportunity, but we're also actively looking for our succession plan for those volunteers. When they are ready to hang up their hat, we want to make sure that the tradition itself continues. And so if that might be you listening or watching this podcast, we hope that you'll join us and be part of that. And all you have to do is give us a call or get in touch somehow. Okay,
tell us when the Jingle Bell holiday will be getting underway, what time and where, and also about the Winter's Farmers Market.
Yeah, so Jingle Bell holiday, Friday, November 21st, downtown Grinnell. Activities start in Central Park at 5:15. Santa at 5:30, and carriage rides the same. Business open houses from 5 to 8. So lots going on downtown Grinnell. And the Winter Farmers Market will kick off at 5 as well, 5 to 8 p.m. On Friday, and then 9:30 to noon on Saturday, November 22nd, all at 914 Main Street.
Okay, and if people want to volunteer to help out with the lights or anything else going on, how can they contact you, Rachel?
They can reach us at, go to our website, grinnellchamber.org, and head to the Contact Us page and fill out that entry form or send any one of our team an email.
All right. Rachel Kinnick, whose husband related to the late, great Niall Kinnick, I might add. I found that out many years ago. Yeah, fun fact, true story. Executive Director of the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce. Check out the Jingle Bell Holiday and the Winter Farmers Market. Bring the whole family on down. It'll be a great time. Carriage rides, hot chocolate, good times, lots of fun. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee you. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Out and About with Jamie Grout Shortcast video. Till next time, Grout is out. We'll see ya.